Greetings, petrolheads. Welcome back to Automation, the car company tycoon game. First of all, I am now trying to record with XSplit once again. I don't have the license yet, but that is mainly because the frame rate suffered from using mirrorless action in certain games, and you know, it's just easier to record all games with the same program. So let me know if the video or audio quality is any worse than before. Okay, because it just takes a couple of clicks to for me to fix it. So today we're gonna be revising this car, the CS430, and bringing it into a new generation. It's gonna be the CS5. Okay, now first of all we're gonna jump to 1993, I think, and revise the aesthetics. Okay, no more round headlights, no more indicators inside the grille, none of that. Oh, these are now actually on the first page. Okay, actually the square headlights seem to be very fitting. Seem to suit this very well. Okay. Somebody asked why I'm using such boring normal badges when I have, you know, 500 types of badges. And it's because, well, I don't want to use patches that somebody else created for their own virtual companies. Why do I have them? Because before ages ago, before automation went onto Steam, I was very active on the forums, and I was also doing like reviewings or revisitations or tuning, like aesthetics tuning on some cars, and in order for those to even load, I needed every custom part that they had, which oftentimes was their own badge. So yeah, that's where those are coming from. I have designed like a PNG of the AMW badge, which is my first and I would consider still main virtual company, but I don't know how to implement that in the game, and I've never really tried it. And I wanna do it though, and I wanna do one badge for Athena as well, because I am enjoying this. I'm enjoying this sort of playthrough with a luxury brand. I think there's far too little like true luxury brands in the real world. I mean, what really is there? There's Rolls-Royce, there's Bentley, Maybach, and Aston Martin. You can sort of count Maserati as well, I think. But apart from that, like, yeah, if you're gonna count Maserati, you must also count Jaguar, in my opinion. They're just a little bit more exclusive than, you know, other cars, like Mercedes, perhaps. But now, what are we doing with this? Now you see there is a new kind of fixture in the workshop, which is in the grill section, and it's like a central braking light. This right here, you can obviously resize it like that, and then you can put that like there. But because this is sort of an LED type, you can also go with this one, which is just a simple red light. bar if you want. I think that'll suit this car really well once we're done with the revisions. Gonna delete this and this. Gonna put this more like over here. And no, I think not quite. We wanna make these a little bit bigger, more like that. And then the indicators, am I gonna put them into the tail lights? But if I do, what am I gonna do with, you know, this big blank area over here? Just leave it, or, you know, so what do we do? Put this in here, but with the chrome surroundings. Yeah, okay. Or we're gonna make it like really small, like that. No, it just with this kind of style, it doesn't fit anymore. It looked alright when we had the old taillight design. It went like all the way up there, but now it doesn't seem to be fitting anymore. What do we do down here? I think we can just leave that, but we can also fit some braking lights. Reverse lights we could also fit, like, oh, you know what, these could be like number plate lightings. Still, what do we do about this area over here where there's just basically nothing right now? Oh, I know, we could just drag one of these across. Like so. Or we're gonna drag it across the middle. Oh, over the top of the number plate. I think this should go further down, like so. Yeah, okay. That's better. Alright, and then we will keep this thing river drive, of course. How are the wheel arches looking? Oh yeah, we need to go here. 235 front and rear. 245. 245, okay, that should be good. Engine-wise, we are gonna choose the next generation of the Hekata inline 6. Let's see, where is that? This one? Yep, this one. But I don't think I want the 3.5 liter. 3.5 liters is, I think, a little bit too big for this small body. And therefore we are going to reduce this thing mostly in stroke, I think, down to 3 liters. About 86.5 and then yeah, 84.9. Okay, now we have 205 horsepower, which is not enough for my tastes on this car anyway. So we will have to try and make it more powerful. How do we do that? We could sharpen the cam profile a little bit, which is just at 30 right now. 40 is good. That makes 225 horsepower. 230, 232. We need a bigger exhaust. No, we don't. Can we rev this thing higher? Yeah, we can. 6200 RPM is good. Okay, this doesn't gain us anything anymore. 250 horsepower. That's the same that we had on the old model, though. Tell you what, let's just try it out for now. It is more drivable, it is less sporty, it uses a lot less fuel, produces a lot less emissions, basically half as many. Comfort is down just a little bit, surprisingly. Costs are higher, weight is higher, obviously, because of new entertainment. I'll give this thing ABS. Traction control, let's see. Wheel spin, we don't have much wheel spin at all. So I don't think we need traction control. Slightly wider front tires, giving us a lot more sportiness and more drivability as well. 16-inch rims. We're gonna add some more sportiness and prestige. However, they're gonna decrease drivability by quite a lot. Until I do this again. Yeah, okay. 0 to 100, 6.3. Wasn't it like 5.9? On the outgoing model. Because it was a lot lighter. Let's see, 430T. Yeah, 5.9. So the new one needs a lot more power. How are we gonna do it? Well, we just change the engine. What exactly do we change though? We gotta think carefully about this. So if we go higher on the compressor and turbine, that's gonna make the turbo spool up later, which is probably gonna result in lower drivability. If we sharpen the cam profile, that's gonna make it so our maximum power comes in later, unless it doesn't. Let's go ahead and increase the turbine size a little bit more. $265 horsepower. Let's see how that does. 6.3 still. I don't know what's holding this car back. Is it really just the weight? It does go better on the quarter mile now. It also has a pretty long first gear. 6.1. 6.1 star. Okay. That's better, of course. 12. That is quite a lot higher than what we started out with this new engine, but it is still significantly less than the old model used. Okay, gonna go with the fully clad under tray. It's gonna reduce fuel consumption a little bit more. And let's see, can we make more use out of this engine? More RPMs perhaps? It can, at the bottom end, can take 6500 just fine. So what if we increase this cam profile some more and we get 275 horsepower? We can actually decrease the fuel mixture a little bit, which seems counterintuitive if we're looking for more power, but we're not necessarily looking for more power. Not just that, anyway. $13.08. Oh my god, that just increased it by so much. Despite the fact that we actually went lower on the fuel mixture, which usually has a really high impact on fuel economy. So that's where we were before, 1266. What can I really do to increase power a little bit more? Other than increase the capacity, which actually now doesn't seem like a bad idea. So tell you what, let's go up to 3.2 liters. No. Okay. 277 horsepower. And now we can tweak compressor size and cam profile a little bit more. 275 horsepower, 409 newton meters. 405 newton meters. That's 5 more than the old engine made, with more boost. Yeah, that's 5.9 seconds once again. Maybe it just needed a little bit more revs. So this now makes 25 more horsepower than the old car. Uses more than 2 liters per 100 kilometer less fuel. Quarter mile takes 14.36 seconds. 542T. And wait, that's the... Oh, we need to go to 1993 for that engine. And okay, so 12.08 liters per 100 kilometers. That's pretty good. $14.36. So what did the old car do? $14.32. So while the new car is basically as quick, and it has more power and uses a lot less fuel and produces half as many emissions. So I guess that's a, you know, that's a pretty good revision. It has more capacity, so you know, more power down low than the old car. It also has a more advanced like engine head in that it has dual overhead cams 4 valves per cylinder rather than single overhead cam 3 valves per cylinder. So overall, we're moving along with the time quite nicely here with this one. And I'd say, even though it didn't improve drastically in performance, it did improve in many other aspects. Also, drivability 36.9 compared to 32.2. That's a big improvement. Sportiness is 25.5, 27.7. So we did even improve in sportiness. We improved in comfort. We probably improved in safety as well. So yeah. Overall, this certainly is now a better car. The only thing it's, you know, barely worse at is the quarter mile time, but you know, the difference is negligible enough that you shouldn't really stress out about that, I think. So, hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Automation. Leave a like or a comment if you did. Also, again, leave me feedback on how the audio and video quality is now. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time.